Still doesn't answer much about the first murder, though. Looks like we reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz.
Yeah!
A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz. The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be sleeping this entire conversation or skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monodam. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
All right!
Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon, too! Monday, I'm like, yes, this will happen. Do not worry. I have it taken care of.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
All that remains of
Huh?
once
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
You know what
adventure.
else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
And this is relevant to the case. How exactly?
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Is all that remains
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
right now. You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Answer us, Himiko.
And poor Himiko. 2 cases in a row where she's been a prime suspect. At some point.
You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Oh. What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all
good night.
just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
You're very eager to make that accusation, Kyo.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tanko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little
slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't say Himiko's too unintelligent to commit this crime. I mean, it's kind of like a magic trick in a certain sense, so she'd actually probably be very qualified for this.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. We can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. Bloody Kokichi. Yep.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
That is technically correct,
What if
yes.
someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree with that.
I agree.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Kokichi, man. Come on. I'm relying on you for once.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
Yes, there is no grassy support in this floorboard, so I gotta step through. One bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Yes.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Yes, your trap.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Sorry with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
Yeah.
This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
That's more like it.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Angie doesn't have necks on hers. Yeah, she's got like angel wings and a halo, I think, right? I think it's just some like fun thematics. Right, like in Danganronpa 2, Teru Teru's was a fork and knife, so they have fun with it.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Where's this coming from?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Well, naturally we couldn't have. It was part of the circle.
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
You're actually not that far off.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Oh, that's it. That must be the reason. I think if we do the magic circle, I don't think that is the thing, but I think it might actually be the caged child thing, because, oops, I was trying to look at the details. Okay. Because my logic with picking that was the like the cage, because I was looking at the description mostly, right? And the cage child, part of it is the circle. Anyways, but I mean, obviously it's the circle itself. I was just looking for something that said like you can't stand on it in the description, and I figured the cage child thing had that.
At the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trip.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Well, then it had to be Kia. There's like no other explanation. That's right, if that's the case, then the culprits. There's no doubt in my mind they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. I actually have no idea what the motive would be, but it's gotta be Kia.
It has to be you! Kyo, was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Yes.
And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Yep.
Well, Kyo?
Answer already! Did you do it?
Why? You just want to feel something? Like...
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
It would follow, yes.
So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I mean, like, if you knew where it was, like, you could count out steps beforehand, be like, okay, if I'm in this corner and I step, like, 8 paces forward and 3 to the right, then I'll be on the floorboard. Like, you know, it's not... It would be difficult, it wouldn't be impossible.
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
What about the candles? Hold up, the candles. Follow the wall until you reach a candle. Then from there you know to go straight shots to where the floorboard is. I think that geometry works.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used... touch, I guess. The sixth sense.
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Exactly.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
Not particularly, but...
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it. Could have been the circle itself? Like the geometry of the circle? Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what they're having me spell here. There we go. Like, you could feel like... And that's why it was made with salt, because you could kind of feel the salts
That's it! The magic circle!
sliding beneath
They
your
used
feet.
the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
How so? What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
Well, it's not that big a deal. You just feel your way on the wall until you reach the candle. Right, then go straight from there. Right, you can go in the dark blind for a bit. Like, you're going to run into the circle. Like, you're not going to be that lost.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
And heck, you could even walk just straight ahead from your corner. You don't even need the wall. Right? Like, if you just, like, position yourself facing exactly towards where you need to go before the lights turn out, then all you've got to do is walk forward, and now you're in circle territory. Like, this is not that difficult to overcome, logically.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Well, yeah, but we're assuming you're the killer here.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Ooh, recording?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Okay, yes, you have our attention.
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really?
Mew? Huh? How are you surprised by this development?
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Okay, yeah.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Okay.
I'll give it a try. Ready?
From your mouth?
Where else?
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. Oh, yeah. Just big diagonals. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? Yeah. Right there.
There!
Big diagonals coming out this circle.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
My lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
Exactly.
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
Which is why the seance didn't work. You drew the magic circle wrong. And killed the... also the... yeah.
So it was different from the document after all.
But why did you do it? You didn't even know it would be Tenko. Like, he was pushing for a girl, presumably so he didn't end up under there, but aside from that, like, it could have been Himiko or Tenko, and you just didn't care either way? You didn't even get to become the Blackened and get out. Maybe you didn't know that at the time, but...
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there to be any weird purpose on it. It's just a camera function. Pretty normal.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Oh. Huh.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
What?
Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
It's not wrong, I
Plus,
guess.
taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
You're digging a hole deeper, but, like, this was a hole that never needed to exist. Like, we're just walking on, like, a sidewalk, and you're bringing out a jackhammer to start digging. Like, why are we having this discussion? What's this tangent about?
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
You could have just said, like, hey, I installed a camera function on you because it's cool. Like...
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
We still don't know who killed Angie, by the way. Like, that is completely in the dark.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction. Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Alright. The stone, the floorboard, the cage, the sheet, or the statue.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage.
Yeah.
The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
No, not necessarily. Oh, what button do I do with this? Okay. But no, you put the
True,
cloth
we could
on.
have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Sure you did. You had the sheet. That's actually the best thing.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
And if anything, that's way more suspicious of a time to do it than placing the cage, because with the cage, the sickle will just be in full view. But if you're doing the cloth, you can actually sleight of hand it.
And retrieved it afterward.
And I'll be honest, like, this is the evidence that I was clinging to like 40 minutes ago when I was first coming to my Kyo did it theory. Like, this is the key evidence. Everything else was a distraction.
Then,
Just icing on the
while
cake.
everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
No further objections? What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
Well, yeah. I
Maybe
guess.
you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
So you're just like looking for an excuse to be able to get away with murder?
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue?
Could have also been you, in theory.
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
I mean, Like, that's something we're assuming because of how Angie was acting, but, like, it's not a law of physics or something.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
And I do think he's a prime candidate now, but let's not focus too much on just him.
If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
You don't have the authority to declare voting time? Like, we need to get back to the Angie case.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part.
An error? Huh? What do you mean, an error?
Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
We haven't tied him to the Angie case. He could be the killer. I don't discount that. But, like, we don't have any actual evidence of that at this point, so.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
Like, there are things that point to him, like the dried blood and stuff. But, like, we need a more solid theory of the case than this.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times like this...
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Split opinion. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Blackens.
Tenko and Angie!
Lab rule mystery. Angie's
forced
biased.
his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Lab would be you.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
So Kyo did
Lab
kill
could-
Tenko, but he not blackened?
Blackened would be you.
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote?
I've got
Guess
this.
it's mystery.
Not
Yeah.
yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. Okay.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Angie
I've
has to
got
be you.
this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced
What?
his way into Angie's research lab and...
Okay.
I've got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Lab?
Kyo! Anyone could have
Yeah.
entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tanko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Yes.
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tanko's death.
I got
Okay,
this.
we got this.
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tanko and Angie!
No.
Kyo killed Tanko and Angie!
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tanko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tanko's death.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Oh, push with W. Oops.
Oh no!
Forgot that part of it. Okay, here we go again. There we go.